at number 9.
Each year, Fort Benning's Community Spouses Club invites a select group of Fort Benning residents to open their homes to visitors who would like to see the history of Fort Benning's homes with modern updates of today.
A lot of times people get to tour the memorials and the towers and the buildings, which are all beautiful, but they don't get to see life behind the uniform and what happens there. So it's really fun to get to see that.
On this tour, they were able to learn the history of the homes from the residents themselves and even get a peek into the Christmas decorations and furniture, sometimes coming from military stations worldwide. Some visitors were even previous residents themselves who haven't seen these homes in more than 20 years.
There's Christmas decorations and holiday decorations, but there's also just each individual family kind of put their own unique twist on the home, because there's a lot of cookie cutter houses on Fort Benning, but each style, each family, each spouse put their unique twist in the home. So you really get to see the individual shine through their house. So it's really fun to see the different historic home and how they've been updated or renovated, and maybe learn a little bit about the history of who's lived there in the past and who lives there now.
Take President Eisenhower's home, for example, built in 1924 for a whopping $17,000. Not much today, but pricey for the time. Living there as a major from 1926 to 1927, guests were able to see the home he said was the best he'd ever lived in, and even take a glimpse at Mammy Eisenhower's famous pink bathroom. Noted for her love of pink and for decorating the private quarters of the White House so that reporters called it the Pink Palace.
We have a friend who we graduated high school with whose family lived in this neighborhood when they were stationed at Fort Benning, and at that time she said that all the bathrooms were pink at that time. So we're kind of restoring her legacy as well as the history of the neighborhood.
While each home has a unique story to tell, the Community Spouses Club hopes that each visitor leaves with a greater connection to Fort Benning's history. Melissa Bell, Fort Benning TV.